You're listening to Interviews, the podcast that cracks the entrepreneurship code. I'm your host, Laurent Autin. I'm an entrepreneur, coach to entrepreneurs, and startup mentor with more than 20 years experience running companies and advising entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur is the most difficult job there is. There are no practical guidelines. So join me every week and learn how you can better navigate your entrepreneurship journey and become an exceptional entrepreneur. This is episode 11 of my special series, The Entrepreneur Alphabet. I created this series so you can understand what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur and therefore avoid being the bottleneck in your business. I share practical A to Z insights across 26 short episodes. Yes, 26, like the number of letters in the alphabet. Today, we cover the letter K for knowledge. But before moving further, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you never miss any new episode. There's a difference between thinking you know, aka assuming, and knowing. I worked for 14 years in the market research industry, where I was helping my clients make informed decisions using data. So trust me when I say that most of our assumptions are not correct. I can hear your argument. I'm an entrepreneur. If I was listening to all people who told me I couldn't do it, I would never have started. I need to trust my guts. I know some things feel right. Absolutely. Listening to your guts, you should, because some things do feel right. But there's a difference between following your intuitions, your gut feelings, and using data to make an informed decision to confirm it. And the problem is too often we don't make informed decisions because we want to go too fast. When you make an uninformed decision, you often make an assumption based solely on your gut feelings. The danger in doing so in today's fast digital environment is that what you think was true yesterday may not be true anymore. Let me take a simple example. Your next marketing campaign. How can you become better at targeting the right people exactly at the right time and at the right place if you don't continuously collect data and analyze them? Many companies don't take advantage of everything that modern marketing has to offer, especially because marketing is changing so fast and there are many new tools that constantly come to the market. The thing is, what worked before may not work in a year's time. So technology develops super fast, and marketing today relies on rapid testing, multiple campaigns at the same time usually, and learning. It is therefore essential to continuously test and analyze so you can let the data show you what you've achieved and whether you're on the right track. Anyhow, think about the following. What are your intuitions really based on? They're coming from your own perceptions of the market and the business environment, from your skills, from opportunities you see untapped, opportunities you anticipate because you gather the facts and make sense of them. So in essence, our intuitions are based on our knowledge. And our knowledge is coming from various sources. Opinions from others, skills, experience, education, etc. And so the thing is, you need to make sense of all that information to build your knowledge. And only then you will be able to make an informed decision. Steve Jobs was claiming he never done any market research. Well, I have difficulties to believe him. Maybe he had never hired an external research agency for whatever reasons. But his intuitions didn't come by themselves. They were based on his own analysis of the market, on knowledge he had accumulated over the years, combined with an extraordinary ability to elevate himself and great people around him. And so he was able to use that and come up with all his brilliant ideas. So what's important is that you create a structure that not only enables you to collect and gather data, numbers, figures, but also opinions. Your own opinions, your staff opinions, experiences, gut feelings, to help you form your knowledge and the knowledge of the business so that you can use it in turn to make informed decisions and quickly scale your business up. I'm talking about knowledge management here. For more on this, I recommend that you read Ray Dalio's book called Principles. Anyway, in short, there will be times when you need to trust the data because they are more valid than opinions, for instance. But there will be times when data don't exist yet. So you need to base your decisions on opinions and intuitions. But that's the point. What I am saying is you're a business owner. You should definitely trust your gut feelings, but you'll reach a point where you need to rely on data to make sure you're moving in the right direction and to know whether or not you have reached your destination. So follow the numbers, but do not disregard your gut feelings. Follow your gut feelings or your intuitions, but do not disregard the numbers. Again, the combination of data, intuitions, opinions, experience, skills, etc. is how you shape your knowledge. And knowledge helps you be informed, which in turn helps you make the right decisions. So now that you understand the principle, there's one area where I'm sure you can do a lot better: your customers. How much do you actually know about them? How connected do you believe you are to them? You probably think you know them enough, but I'm going to assume that you do not know them as much as you think you do. Yes, I am making an assumption, but I am relying on 20-year experience, conversations with many entrepreneurs, including guests on my podcast, and data. So the knowledge I've acquired on that particular topic has shown me that many entrepreneurs are not as connected as they think they are with their customers. For instance, do you have an ideal client profile? Do you have regular meetings, and by regular I mean weekly, with customers? It's one thing to say you're customer-centric. It's another to actually be customer-centric. So when was the last time you talked to a customer? When was the last time your people talked to a customer? Remember that those customers are the ones who pay your bills. So you should know them very, very well. But you're not in their heads. So if you want to know how your clients feel, behave, and most importantly, understand why they do the things they do and why they buy from you and not from your competitors, well, the best approach is to simply ask them. And even better, do it old style, over the phone, or at least over a Zoom conversation, so that you can probe more and ask the important questions like how and why. The danger is, as your company grows, you become more and more disconnected to your market and you spend less and less time with your customers. Watch out. Remember who pay your bills and make sure you spend time to always know and stay connected with your market. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with your network so we can inspire as many entrepreneurs as possible. See you next time. Bye for now.